one of the things we used to do when I was growing up is every summer, my family would take me to the beach. It was me and my brother, and so the four of us would load up in the van, seemingly everything we owned, our old luggage, because we were not light packers. We had to take like everything. We would even bring our boogie boards. Y'all take boogie boards? Yeah. And so we would load up everything we owned in our minivan, and every summer we would take off to Myrtle Beach. And it was one of those things where, because I'm impatient and a little ADD, I would get like an hour down the road and say, "How much further, Dad?" And he would be like, "Oh, it's just down the road." And so like an hour later, I was like, "Dad, how much further?" "Oh, it's just down the road." Knowing good and well, it wasn't just down the road. He was just trying to get me to be quiet. And of course, me and my brother, we fought in the back seat, and they would have to do the "don't make me turn this van around" thing. Y'all do that? Knowing good and well that you've already made the reservations, you're not turning the van around. And so anyway, we would do all this. We would load up in the van, and we would go to the same restaurants, and we have a close family, so it was all good. But my favorite part of going to the beach as a child was playing a little game that I called Wayfighter. Kids think of names for everything, so I had a game that I called Wayfighter, and this is the way I played Wayfighter. I would go out into the ocean, into the water, until the water was about waist deep. And I would turn around, my back to the shore, facing the ocean, and I would wait for the next wave. And my job as the wave fighter was to plant my feet and not let the wave knock me backwards. You ever done this? Somebody else done this, please? Okay. But as a child, I was the wave fighter. My feet were planted. I was staring the wave in the face, and I wasn't going to let it move me because I was the best wave fighter. As I've gotten older, and as I've dealt with some of life's challenges, I've come to figure out that a lot of times life is like wave fighting. A lot of times it can seem like in life that waves are just continuously coming, and they're hitting us, and they're knocking us over, and maybe it's something that we've decided that we're going to do, that God's convicted us that we need to do something, and He's given us a vision, and so we begin with the conviction that I have to do this. And then the wave comes, and we run backwards. Or maybe for some of us, we think because there are waves in our lives that we're not doing something right. But instead of fighting waves, it's easy for you and I just to stand back and let the waves roll over us. As we head into a new year, one of the things that New Year's bring, a renewed vision, a renewed passion. You just kind of have that idea that there's something fresh, there's something new, there's something better. And so as we begin a new year, and as we search for what's better, as we search to do something significant, I want us this morning to learn how to be good wave fighters.